Okay, I'm Christiana Emmanuel Akoji, the CEO and Creative Director of Aces Couture Etal Fashion Academy. Yeah, the journey all started 2013 while I was doing my youth service. Before now, I've been in love with looking good. I've been passionate about fashion, so I decided to start making up with trying to get to know more about fashion. So as at that time, I was not privileged to enroll in a fashion school, so I get to learn many things on YouTube. Most times I go to YouTube, I try out some things and I make some dresses for myself. Lo and behold, they started coming out nice and lovely. So up until 2022, when Precious Apparel Fashion Academy decided to open a branch here in Gwarimpa in Abuja. So I decided to pick up the courage to go and learn. So from there, we learned a lot of things, did so many things, got to know more about fashion. My eyes were enlightened and I've been doing great and mighty things. So as at that time, while I was having the passion to learn, I leave my place here from Nyanya and always transport myself to and fro to Kubwa just to get one or two things. Then recently I discovered the page of Precious Apparel Fashion Academy on Facebook. So I started following up and she has inspired me. She has inspired me a lot. So from her, I've been able to learn so many things about fashion designing. She opened our eyes via our illustration and everything she's been doing on Facebook and various social media platforms. So far so good. She's still an inspiration, and also recently I fell in love with Vicky James because she's doing amazingly okay. So with their way of doing things, I've been inspired a lot, trying to push myself to do a lot of things, to learn new things, to learn and relearn and unlearn things. The challenges are numerous. If we want to go on and on and on, we will not be able to finish today. So far so good. The location is a huge problem. You know, opening a place like this in such locations, you know, people come around and they think you just do things for them because of the environment, knowing fully that I acquired knowledge from one of the best. So the location is number one. Secondly, the electricity is also a problem, a challenge. It's always hindering us from, you know, maximizing what we want to do. Like for instance, I'm working on a dress now and there's no lights. So the challenges of trying to on a gas or do one or two things is actually slowing down the work. So the challenges are numerous. So if I want to continue, we'll not be able to finish. Okay, the things needed for me to boost my business, my fashion business, and to take it to another level. One will be constant electricity. Like if there's regular electricity, if the thing is constant, work will flow easily. Then secondly, yeah, a bigger space. Then thirdly, I need more equipment, tailoring equipment. Like from the look of things, I don't have enough that will help me to deliver my job effectively. Then thirdly, publicity in that area. I need to work on it. If I have somebody that can help me publicize, like via all the various social media platforms, I think it will help boost my fashion business. In the next 5 to 10 years, Aces Couture, Aces Couture Etal, I want to see it to be one of the #1 leading fashion academy where it will be able to groom like young and upcoming people that are passionate about fashion. People that want to take fashion designing as a livelihood, a form of business. I want to see Aces Couture to have branches all over Abuja, the city of Abuja and Nasarawa as well.
I am a graduate of AC Couture. My journey so far with AC Couture started last year, May. So I was her first student here. I came for intermediate class, because here we have beginners class, which is 3 months, then we have an intermediate class, which is 3 months, then we have advanced class, which is also 3 months. So I came for the intermediate class.
So what makes Aces Couture itself special is all about creativity. We make sure the creativity here is top notch. We make sure we make statements with the designs we make, and not just making statements. Both the in and out of what we're doing, the dresses we're making, is a statement, whether being embellished or not. So we take the branding of our dresses is what makes our customer usually come back, want to work with us more. So Aces Couture is an academy where we train people. So far so good. I've had 2 students and they've been doing excellently well. Yeah, it's an academy we are just starting, because you don't just come and just start up very big like that. For some people it works, while some people they have to work hard to get to that level. So we are an upcoming fashion academy. Though we are not big, but we do what bigger academies around, we do what they do also. So from the look of things, I know in the nearest maybe 1 year, God will help us. We'll have to establish more, get a bigger place, and then have a lot of students to work with.
The CEO and the founder of AC Couture, Madam Christiana Emmanuel. She's awesome, she's sweet, she's lovely to be with. I enjoy my stay with her. Initially I came for intermediate class, but at the end she took me like her sister. That's the intermediate that I even came for. She go beyond the intermediate and taught me what I supposed to know in the advanced level.
Our revenue projection in the nearest 1 or 2 years should be, Aces Couture Fashion Academy should be worth a sum of, let's say, 200 million naira. Yes, the plan I'm trying to put in place to meet these targets, first of all, to establish more on having more equipment, a bigger place where it can, accommodate a lot of students. Then from time on, at least in a space of a year, I should be able to train at least 3 batches of students.
My advice to other students who have passion for fashion, I advise them to, if they can come here, if the location is not a barrier, they can come here, they will learn more from her, because she's really good. Where she learned from, she learned well. She was ready to learn, so she learned well, and she's creative. So it's someone they can learn from. If they are close by, they should come here. They should not mind the payment or anything. She's someone that is considerate, so I advise them to grow in their fashion world.
I have a couple of clients in the UK which I've worked with. Yes, so I'm estimating to reach more than the ones I have now in the nearest 1 to 2 years. Once again, welcome to Aces Couture Fashion Academy. Our vision is to own various branches of Aces Couture Fashion Academy all over Abuja and Nasarawa. Then our mission is to train at least a lot of students, at least a wholesome number of 100 or 200 students in a year. That's our vision.
From the knowledge I've acquired so far from AC Couture, I'm very sure that from 5 years from now, I should be running a proper fashion business.
Welcome to Aces Couture Fashion Academy, where we make masterpieces. So patronize me, guys, because here you get the best, you get quality for your money. We don't just do hidden work and use embellishment to cover them. We make neat jobs and well embellished dresses. So you can follow me on Instagram, Aces Couture 2021, then on Facebook, Aces Couture 2021 also. Patronize me, follow me, we can't wait to have you. Then you follow our process journey and see what you get.
Please patronize her. She will give you the best. Here she will give you neat work. She will give you perfect job. Thank you.
We can't wait to have you, and working with us, you'll never regret it. A trial will convince you. Thank you.